Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the bad button. That's all you got to do. Push the dice signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Hello, how everybody out there doing this evening? Welcome to the O.T.S.B.S. It's your boy, Coach Lee. It's a Monday night, 4 days away from the weekend. We're back at it like we're mad at it. Man, you know how we do it around here. It's time to bring notes to run one with you guys. What's up, Two? How you doing out there?
What's good, man? What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, I can't complain, brother. I can't complain, man. It's Monday. Yes, I was always going back.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. So it's like it's gonna be got some serious stuff, a couple of serious things, but we got a funny slid up in here for the night show, man. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get it started like we always do, brother.
Yes, sir.
The first one we got tonight is everybody should know about this one. My man, Richard Sherman.
Sherman.
He got in a little bit of trouble last week. If you haven't seen the video, we got you pulled up here. So, you know, he showed up to his in-laws house. Trying to bum rush himself up in there. And if I'm not mistaken, there was also some sort of abandoned vehicle that was involved with this going on.
There was an abandoned vehicle. Heard that he actually was a hit and run and actually ended up here, from what I know. And then this situation, which was crazy because we found out about the hit and run after we heard about this incident.
Really?
So, yeah, it was an incident on the highway or something. He had ran into something like a barrier or something.
Yep.
So, this man right here, Sherman.
And it's lucky, and they say lucky kind of walked away from it because that vehicle, you know, that he had left had some pretty extensive damage to it.
Yes, has some extensive damage. And I heard the only reason why it really got mentioned was because of the barricade, and I guess the city wants their money.
Wow.
The city wants their money because in the situation here, we're thinking about more than this than the actual hit and run. Now, if it was anybody else in society, the hit and run would have been first, right? And not the altercation.
Right, man.
But this is a superstar. I mean, a star, and Richard Sherman, a Hall of Famer, a guy that we should all give our praise to and hope that he's doing okay. You know, this is a crazy situation involving a guy that on the football field gives it all. From what we all know before this incident, is a law-abiding citizen. You know what I'm saying? He does everything, you know, great and well. You know what I'm saying? He's great for the community and all that. But something in my mind had me just think outside the box of this situation for a second. He was at his in-laws' house trying to get in. His wife was in there. And they just got married not too long ago. So early in the marriage is some type of problem because she's at the in-laws' house. Richard Sherman must have a problem with the in-laws. Richard Sherman was also drinking and doing other things. And we had the situation sometimes with people in the world where they don't get along with the in-laws.
Man.
And this is probably not an issue between him and the wife. This is probably an issue that she has with him, obviously, that trickled down to the father. He had a gun at the door. He was armed at the door.
Really?
Yeah. And now, if this is your in-law that you respected or any of that, you wouldn't have had a pistol at the front door. But you have to protect your own, so you need the pistol at the door. But in all, it's your in-law. Keep that in mind.
There's a little more that sounds like they definitely keep a little something hush hush as far as the relationship.
Relationship maybe needs a rerun. This situation needs to be dealt with. And this comes at the wrong time because Sherman's a free agent, and that's another reason why it probably triggered. You know, he's looking for a job. He's mentioned the last few months. Yes. Oh my God. And it's getting to a point where he's really was feeling it.
Shout out to Bumpy. He said, "Man, y'all lucky. I'm on the phone with my wife." LOL.
Hey, tell her, hold on, get over here.
Man, I think now, to his credit, he did come out and he issued a statement via Twitter. You know, I think. Let me see what we got. Here we go. Here's a statement from Sharon. I am deeply remorseful for my actions on Tuesday night. I behave in a manner I'm not proud of. I've been dealing with some personal challenges over the last several months, but that is not an excuse for how I acted. The importance of the mental and emotional health is extremely real, and I'm about to get the help I need. I appreciate all the people who have reached out and supported me and my family, including our community here in Seattle. I'm grateful to have such an amazing wife, family, and support system to lean on during this time. So good for him in regards to that. It sounds like they're finna try to get through this collectively.
Yes.
Hopefully, it's something that can definitely be repaired. It's not something that could, potentially be revisited anytime soon, if ever again. But like you say, firearms involved and not having a job potentially definitely costs yourself a lot of money.
Oh yeah, some money, extra delay in a contract deal. People are telling me that he may never get signed. I still got confidence that somebody will sign him. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he's a great guy, and he's showed nothing but excellence on the football field. You know.
Good point. Yeah.
So it's tough. It's tough in the NFL. We've seen plenty of people get in trouble. We've seen plenty of people come back from it. He's kind of older, so I mean he's hitting that point. So let's see if anybody's gonna risk that, But I mean the money definitely, like you said, man, it's definitely gonna come out of preemie if it wasn't already gonna do that. But I got a question for you, Coach Lee.
Yes, sir.
In regards to the situation, because it's a lot of feedback I've been getting from this.
Okay.
And it's more the superstar. It's more the superstar and the mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? And the athletes who have mental issues. And my question is simply, why do people in this world think that it's more favored towards the athlete, as if the athlete doesn't go through this, like they're not human? Like I don't understand it.
Such as, so you talking about in regards to like these high standards that they have?
Yes, like the high standards that they have and everybody have for them, as if like none of this can happen to them until it happens to them.
Well, that definitely is some bull coin. That people are human at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure if somebody walked around and had accessibility to our life on a microscope like that, they would find some less than flattering things that occur.
Exactly. It's ridiculous, man. But prayers to hopefully Sherman family can get together, because I mean I'm not married yet. Soon I will be, but I know one thing: if you're getting married and I don't know the number under years they've been married, but if you're going to the counselor early, that's not pretty good. Regardless, if you're going to the counselor, that's not good. So hopefully their marriage, sticks together. And we need a picture with him and the pops. That's the only way I know that situation's over.
That's true. No, the NFL did chime in on it too. So, that's gonna help hurt him even more as well.
Oh, the NFL! I didn't hear that. Oh,
so
that's not good.
they say free agents are eligible to sign with any team. Typical jargon, but the league investigates any incident involving law enforcement, and if there's a violation of the personal conduct policy, the player would be facing discipline. That's where they're gonna get him in right there.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get him right there. But it sets this up right here. We can talk about the Cowboys real quick because lounging is lounging. You're getting ready for Game 6. If the Cowboys hit another situation where we need corners, but we're playing good football, we'll come back to this situation. If Sherman got to serve some games, and Jerry's looking to call him early, hopefully, get him at a low, we'll get back to this. But this is interesting right now because he's a Hall of Famer that can still play some possessions. So I'm looking to see what happens with him.
No, that's a good point. We'll see. And our partner gonna have something to say about that. Y'all turning this into a damn Cowboy show, but
yeah,
hey,
man.
We got the numbers tonight.
Get it.
But hey, we're gonna take a real quick break. We'll be back in about 15 to 20 seconds.
So drink out the fountain and come back.
All right.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's cornerback Delvin Breaux here from your favorite team, New Orleans Saints. I just want to go ahead on and give a shout out to STWF Media for allowing me to come on and talk about my testimony, my story, and also talk fantasy football. I just want to say thank you, man, for the honor. I appreciate you, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight at 7:30 Central Time. Bro Show out.
Yes, sir. So this one is our funny that I mentioned at the beginning for us. This one involves the Olympic Games. So there's an actual story that's out that says that I guess it's factual, not much of a story. One of the athletes came out and they're complaining about the quality of the sleeping arrangements of the Olympic Village. So you got to remember, this is Japan. Space is an issue. People may be accustomed to certain type of sleeping arrangements, but with this one being said, the beds that are to be installed at the Olympic Village in Tokyo reportedly will be made of cardboard. But they're thinking it's more of something that's going to be aimed to keep the decline on the intimacy among the athletes. Are you buying that?
Now, since you said that last part, there's a lot of nations around. I mean, fans and players included. I mean, if you're thinking about that during this crazy period of lifespan that we're living in right now with COVID, then it's smart. But I'm not buying that. Like you said in the beginning, you know where they're at. And no disrespect to Tokyo, Japan, and none of y'all. I love everybody. But growing up, I used to read, stories of, true stories of people over there. And they slept on stuff like cardboards and stuff like. So if it's improved since then and they're sleeping on luxury stuff, I say to myself all the time, and I tell everybody this, A to Z, life's going backwards. So if you're sleeping on cardboard over there, I mean, what's the worst thing that can be that? I mean, unless you're doing gymnastics and you're stretching and all that, then so be it. But you might want to go order an airbed from America or something. I don't know how long shipping takes. This is the price to pay. I said the Olympics shouldn't be ran this year at all. And it's being ran. So anything that happens from here that is funny, or in this case Monday, some BS, then I'm all for the laughs, man, because I told you so.
That's true. And the one thing I really didn't think about, like I said earlier, people going to want to unwind. Also this could be also a little inside, like behind the curtain look. There's the rumors that come out every now and then how it goes down in that Olympic Village.
Oh no, it's getting busy. I know it's getting busy. Busy. You got the countries that probably want the opposite. Is this children TV? you know, we can get into a whole bunch of stuff. We know how some countries rock. You got the countries that like to drink a lot, stir a lot. You got the countries that like to have a party for everybody. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think everybody wants to go to that party, but you know, and it all go. So at the end of the day, it's all unity and wealth over there. But you got to know that every single place, every single country has their thing that they like to do. And the Olympic Village is never going to stop that. So for this person talking about cardboard beds, he's probably going to have somebody in that cardboard bed tonight with extra pillow cushion of some sort. Cotton, whatever they make over there. I don't know.
True that. And then he did follow up with beds will be able to withstand the weight of a single person to avoid situations beyond sports. But he goes, I see a problem for distance runners. Even 4 of us can get on there.
That's what you said. You got to get somebody slim, got to get somebody long, and the weight is not added. It's kind of like a package. You add certain things, you don't want to hit a weight quarter. So at the same time, man, cardboard, I'll take the cardboard. I deliver stuff every day via cardboard. Send it to me.
He telling on himself.
He telling on himself, but the Olympics, he got to have. It's good for him, I guess, because he is so boring that he's talking about the beds, you know, and
yeah.
It's whack, man. I mean, people getting hit with COVID left and right. They're still throwing the games. It's some bull crap right now in society. Y'all keep your eyes open.
Yeah, you most definitely do. I might watch it. I don't know how it's gonna go. I ain't watched the Olympics in years, but I might peek my head in there. Because, Team USA probably with the bronze at best, but still.
They've been playing pretty good. Aside for that, man, they've been playing pretty good the last few games. I feel like the little adjustments that they had to make because of people with COVID, getting a big, first off, JaVale McGee's not the best big, but he's a big. And you need a big in these games because these Luis Scolas and big guys that played this international style, they are pretty effective when it comes time. So you need a guy like JaVale McGee that's going to bring a presence, though people call him JaVale McGee. He's been playing pretty hard the last 5-6 years, so he's going to bring that intensity over there to the Team USA and kind of, have the guys that's supposed to rock, and then he knows his role.
Okay. We shall see. In the meantime, stay off them cardboard beds, man, before y'all end up on TMZ or something.
Or your back hurting, or your back's done for life. You can't play with your kids.
Man. So you know what it is. Time to take our last break for the evening. Be right back in about 15-20.
Let's go.
That was good with the people. It's Montreal McNeander, NFL linebacker for the Cleveland Browns and Grambling alumni. I had to come through today. Give a special shout out to my dudes over at STWF Media, the big brand, where you can talk sports with the other NFL players, fans in their Facebook community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go get them boys a shout out. Go check out their page. And I promise you, man, you're gonna love everything that you hear and enjoy.
Man, last segment, bro. Time to hit the finish line now.
Yes. Hit it. Let's go.
And this one is something we had kind of chatted up a little bit behind the scenes. But this is not part of the game. So this one involves a game between the Yankees and the Sox, where a fan throws the ball back onto the field and hits the player. They crunk too, man.
They crunk. They are in it.
They've been locked up all year. They letting out some aggression. New York locked up like Cali.
Raining outside. Well, there's tons to talk about this situation. Oh,
everything going on but baseball.
This is what you get when you get Yankees Red Sox.
Yeah. I don't think you get any heated than that as far as the dominance concerned.
If you're from the Northeast, you know that right there, it's something. And I mean, in the Yankees Red Sox series, I mean, you don't really think anything's gonna happen, but if something does, you ain't surprised. So let me get into this one right here. The rivalry is spicy, and now that, like you said, people are outside, people get to watch these games. People gonna start acting crazy, man. Gonna start acting wild. I wanna give prayers to anybody involved Saturday night in regards to the Padres Nationals, because that's something you don't want to see. In a rivalry, if somebody's throwing a baseball, like, or somebody stepping on the Celtics logo, okay, I can kind of take that, whatever the case is. But in this situation, Yankees, Red Sox, man, that fan is just showing his hate for the Red Sox. That guy in the outfield was probably talking smack to them back and forth, but it's a rivalry. So it's all love. But like you said, when the ball gets thrown at you, you don't know how fast that ball's coming at you. It ain't coming like a home run, but
he might be a minor league player or something with a pretty good fastball.
Exactly. So it's not for the game at all. And for stuff that people have been doing, it's not for the game at all. But take to the rivalry where we've seen Jason Varitek basically bully Alex Rodriguez and Pedro Martinez throw over one of their owners, one of their bench coaches. I mean, we've seen so much in this rivalry that the only thing that would have happened to make that spicier is if that baseball player jumped in the stands.
Oh man.
And that would have been even
like
crazy.
Dallas at the Palace.
Yeah, but it's raining. It's raining outside. And you know what I'm saying? And nobody want to deal with that. People don't even like the rain and being outside. So getting something thrown at you in the rain as well, never mind getting something thrown at you, it's disrespectful. And you got to keep the rivalry at rivalry things. And there's a line that you cross in a rivalry, but they're fans. So hopefully a Red Sox fan after the game, you know what I'm saying, chin checked you. Because that's what I would have done.
So. Well, he definitely, there was an outcome. Now, the Brian Hawk, I think he's part of the Yankee organization. I could be wrong, but there was, according to a tweet from him, the fan that threw the ball at Alex Verdugo on Saturday night has been banned for life.
Banned for
all
life.
30 MLB parks.
All 30 MLB parks that's not needed, man. You go to they can chit-chatter and all that. That's what happens with the game. I've been to plenty of games. I've been to games where I rock Cowboys gear and the Cowboys ain't even playing. I rock gear to the Celtics game sometimes because I don't even like the Celtics. I don't wear those Celtics, but it's enjoying the game and talking and chatter. But after a certain point, you just have to, just get out of that zone. Like, that shouldn't happen at all in arenas. At all.
No.
Anyway, AAU courts, you see it a lot more. All this stuff. This stuff is not needed. Enjoy the game. Go out after. Have a party. Don't get in trouble. I'm not telling anybody to get in trouble, but if you do get in trouble, that's all you. But you have to chill, man. You have to chill. But the Red Sox beat the Yankees 2 out of 3 games this weekend. They can be happy with that. The Yankees are trash.
Now, it's unclear just how enforceable that ban is going to be in regards to that ban for life. But they said that they're just trying to take some type of action. Yeah, it might be one of those things, you know how, when you were younger, you go in the stores, and they have the bad check writers on the back wall. It's probably going to be something like that. His picture's going to be up all around, the stadiums. But it did specify MLB, the 30 MLB stadium. So that means that he can still go to the minor league games?
Man, would you even want to watch a minor league game? Funny that you say that, man, because I say baseball is like, out of all the sports in the world, probably at the barrel of all the sports. And I mean, I enjoy sports, but it's at the barrel. It's at the bottom. Somebody mentioned to me today, because the All-Star game at MLB had more ratings than the NBA All-Star game, that the MLB was better. What? Better than the NBA? Come on. Where have you been? Completely under a rock. And it doesn't make sense, because this is why the MLB stuff like that happens in the NBA or all that stuff. It's kind of like, but just like, it happens in the MLB. We'll talk about it like we are tonight. Shout out to talk about the MLB. But at the same time, well, on to the next thing.
Man, MLB done fell that far?
MLB fell that far to me. It's far that far to me, and it's completely on them. You know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with the players. It sucks that they're players that are great guys. In terms of, just having it all like other superstars have doesn't happen because of the league they're in.
Yeah,
because
that's what I was just about to say. It is, indirectly part of the players because they do a terrible job of marketing their players.
yes, they do a terrible job of marketing their players. Like it's sad. You have so many good players right now. You got two great players on one team. One's not playing though, and the Angels that can't even make the playoffs. Like in any organization, they are, even if they have to swindle to make that team good, team's gonna be good. The fact that you got Ohtani and Mike Trout on the Angels can't make the playoffs, man. This is the type of reason why the MLB is gonna be at the bottom of the barrel. It's not their fault though. But at the same time, the steroid era kind of took them, like that was kind of like the mini hammer and the tank, the steroid thing. And then now, I mean, they let the pitchers be a lot more lenient than the hitters, so there's more runs. Then they stopped that because pitchers is pitting substances on baseballs.
Mowing folks down.
I mean, I don't know, baseball. Like, you tell me, when you gonna have me be interested where it's not at the bottom? Hockey was at the bottom for me for a while, a long time. It did.
So baseball. You put hockey, you actually put hockey past baseball right now?
A couple years ago, my boy Josh Austin, shout out to O.T.S.B.S Show, he made me a bet. He paid attention to some baseball, I paid attention to some hockey, sports that we don't really pay attention to. So I started paying attention to hockey, and I'm still learning stuff little by little. And by next year, I'll know about 15, 16 players on each team. I'll know that, and just watching the way the games flow, it's pretty awesome despite that it takes forever. And, at times it might be stuck like baseball, but, I mean, hey, I can appreciate it.
I can respect that.
They don't really got to change their game. Like, they know that they're not going to get the ratings and stuff like that, but they still go on what they go. They don't change no salary caps. They don't do any of that. They keep going. They don't at the same time, people maybe in the United States really don't watch like that. But I have a lot of friends that watch hockey. I have a lot of friends that live in Canada, actually, that, Canada's the cream of the crop. And they tell me all the time, well, basketball was made in Canada.
Man, it's okay. It's kind of a stretch, but I feel you.
It's long, man. Sports, like I said, sports go a long way. Like, people say money, man, makes the world go around, man. Sports makes the world go around. You know why? Because it's something that's an offer from us free. And it don't cost money. Capability. Right.
But that's why you need to quit putting the bull corn at the stadium. Stop throwing the balls into the fields, man. Sit your ass down and watch the game.
Some bullshit. Sit your ass
down. Well, man, that's pretty good. I had fun tonight, brother.
Appreciate it.
Shout outs tonight.
Give a shout out. Give a shout out to Charlotte Flair, watching her right now, man, winning another women's title, man. She's been carrying the company for a long time, and they make her like a father, and she's never ever gonna be compared to her father in the aspect. But what she's doing in the organization where people leave and go and leave, still have that competitive drive. In the women's division, she'll probably be able to do this for as long as she wants to, but I feel like she should leave. There's no reason for her to keep doing this. But if Vince is going to keep putting the title on her, keep putting it on her. I'll give a shout out to you too, man, because throughout, your whole tenure doing the show, you got Leroy by your side usually, man, and y'all are the illest, man. But I'm happy to be able to tag team with you tonight, that's great.
Hey, man, I got to shout out to Uncle Leroy, man. You better make sure you don't let us work too much together on shows. We're mess around, have a cowboy show for an hour on this bad boy.
Cowboy Sunday show, man. Definitely, man. Like I said, man, you catch us everywhere, man. Catch us on Spotify, Apple, man. Catch us on Google. Catch us on whatever platforms, play podcasts. As I was told today, I tried to share some information on Instagram. I'm not really an Instagram head. I'm just strictly Facebook. And, Leroy, shout out to Leroy for correcting me. Like, man, you better let them know Monday through Thursday. And he's still working behind the scenes. Even if he ain't here, he's still working right now. He watching this right now like,
You know he is.
Shout out to him too, man.
Shout out to my boy, man. But hey, man, I appreciate your night. Y'all make sure y'all check us out, like like Tu said, on all the social media platforms. Like, comment, subscribe, give us feedback. Join us live so we can cut up in this bad boy. But with that being said, make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Sports Chatter Show. If you want to get in on it, submit something in the group. Look us up on Sports Talk with Friends on Facebook. Send us an invite. Then we let you into the clubhouse. Have a little fun. And but other than that, brother, have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow at 7:30. Y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.